Here's a run through of the 15-ounce mug animated mock-up, where you can choose whatever colour you want for the mug. So when you first download the zip file, you extract the PSD and these three files. It's important these are all extracted to the same place, because the PSD will rely on these three movie files. Okay, so once you've got it open in Photoshop, just disable these top three layers so you can see the mug. To add your design, double click this step 1, and then double click this step 2. Don't edit the contents of these, as it will mess up the animation. So double click that, and here's where you place your design. So you can either copy and paste it in if you've already got it open, or file, place embedded, and then search on your hard drive for where you keep your designs. So let's do that. I'll just put anything in it for now, just to illustrate, because there is one step you need to be sure you do. I'll just put anything in it. Okay, this is the wrong shape obviously for a mug, but we're just going to use it for now. Okay, when you've placed your design, close it here, and you've got to make sure you say yes to this. And when you close this, say yes to this. And there you go, it's on the mug. Now obviously, to show off the colours, we don't want a full wrap. So let's go back to just having text. Say yes. Yes. Okay. Now if you aren't already seeing the timeline, go to Window, Timeline. Now here's your ability to scrub through. Let's zoom out a bit. Check that everything's looking okay. To change the colour of the mug, you've got the handle and the mug itself. So you can change both, or just either or just one. Let's go for red. So there, you can choose any colour you like. To swap out, shadow's optional, turn that on and off. To change your background, if you don't want to use that, just double click this smart object to add a background of your choice. So then you just file, copy and paste it in, or file, place embed, just like you did with your design. To do that, if for any reason you don't want these, you can just see the table being reflected into the on the reflections there. You can see the table. If you didn't want that, there are some without the floor, which might be useful if you're doing a no shadow and just a plain white background. Anything else to show you? I don't think so. The last thing to do would be to render out the video, and to do that you can either click this icon here, this little arrow, or the way I tend to do it is to go render video. I've had someone say they had problems on a Mac with this default setting, so if you're having any troubles and you're on Mac, try switching to QuickTime, because you might not have the H.264 codec on your Mac. All you've got to do here is select the folder where you want to save it, give it a name, and like I say, you can keep these defaults in most cases, and just render away, and off it goes. And obviously the speed is dependent on the speed of your PC or Mac. But yeah, I think there is all there is to say.